We've been rolling up our sleeves lately for some DIY projects. While we love the look of the exterior aged brick, our first undertaking was to take the portion of brick that's since been closed in by the addition and clean that up. This portion of brick will be an exposed brick wall in the level 1 master bedroom, so it was important to us to clean off the stains and soot. We first applied a heavy-duty brick cleaner with a sprayer, which we rinsed off with a power washer. Unfortunately, this made little to no difference, so our next option was to rent a compressor and give sandblasting a try. We used a 100 psi compressor to power the 20-gallon pressure blaster and 0.47mm angular sand. We tested the sandblasting at a low spot on the wall that would later be covered with drywall. The results were pretty transformative. The surface layer of the brick was completely removed, revealing the pure color of the body of the brick. We decided to continue with the sandblasting method, so my dad suited up for the first shift, looking like some type of beekeeper or stormtrooper.
Wow!
That's spectacular, Fez!
What do you think?
Fez, it looks like this layer, eh?
Don't spray. Don't spray it.
Wow, that's cool.
I was eager to try it out, so I got a quick tutorial and put on the uniform. The process was pretty meditative. Just me, the hum of the generator, and pelting grains of sand and brick sediment. We went through 4 50-pound bags of sand and made a pretty big mess. Thankfully, this was truly a family effort, and my brother and Brita showed up with brooms. It was definitely a production, but we're really pleased with the results. To finish off the exposed brick wall, our plan is to infill the existing window openings with matching brick. We searched high and low and finally sourced a perfect reclaimed match from a brickyard in Mississauga. Our next project has been to strip the original wood elements, which we believe to be cherry, removing layers of paint and varnish and restoring the wood to its natural beauty. This included the doors, the door and window casings, the corner blocks, and plinth blocks. Our contractor team at Menno S. Martin salvaged and set these aside for us during the demo phase of the renovation. As a family, we conducted an experiment where we stripped a sample corner block and door casing, and then also had a set stripped by professionals. We decided we actually preferred the look of the DIY option, and since the process isn't too cumbersome, we rallied together to get it done. When it came to the doors, there were 6 of various sizes and conditions that needed stripping. Each door took about 2.5 hours, with 2 people working on it simultaneously. Here's the process that worked for us. Wear proper PPE, including a mask and gloves, and ensure your space is sufficiently ventilated. Apply a wood stripping gel and wait a couple minutes. Scrape and collect the varnish and stain goop with a scraper and paper towel. Use steel wool to loosen things up, including working within the finer details. Apply another layer of stripping gel and scrape and collect. Use a toothbrush within the finer details, corners, and crevices. With a dirty rag soaked in paint thinner, wipe away the stripper. Spot apply stripping gel on tacky areas that aren't yet smooth, as required. Use a toothbrush dipped in paint thinner in the finer details. Wipe with a rag, and then a final wipe down with a clean rag. For refinishing, apply tung oil and a matte finish to protect the wood while allowing the original tone to shine through. One of our other really neat projects has been restoring the date plate for the house. Along with some other old treasures, the original date plate was left for us from the previous owner. It must have fallen off the house at some point over the last 130 years, So it was broken into two pieces, the wood was disintegrating, and the paint was peeling off. It was too far gone to restore and reinstall, so a local millwright mounted the pieces on a plaque for us for safekeeping. They also replicated the original, matching the oval shape and 1896 engraving. We went through a color matching process and painted the date plate to match the original. We're looking forward to mounting the replica where the original once lived, proudly in the highest gable at the front of the house. Thanks for watching and for following along on our journey so far. If you've been here since the beginning, you know that we bought the house about a year ago, and it's come a long way since then, so stay tuned for the next episode.